ladies and gentlemen, I need you to put yourself in a boxing match, right? And let's say you fighting Mike Tyson. I know everybody know Mike Tyson, right? Let's say he's about to punch you in the stomach, right? Your first instinct is to block, move, embrace your core. Do anything you can to either consume the damage or not take it at all, right? And this is not physically. This is not only physically, this is also spiritually. So, I have a verse, y'all. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we do not wrestle against the flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, the devil will try to swing at you anyway. The devil watches film. He does anything to try to beat us. He'll punch you in your anywhere, right? He'll punch you anywhere. Back of your head, not legal, but he'll do that. And ladies and gentlemen, I tell you to put on the whole armor of God. And putting on the armor of God means staying in your word, taking your thoughts captive and loving God. Loving God, man, that can really save so much of this pain. Loving God and actually appreciating God's love too, right? But going back to the devil, right? He's dirty, man. Peter described him as a praying lion, a roaring lion. All right, I got that verse too. Peter, chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. The devil is always trying to get one of us. He's always trying to get us, no matter what. But that's why we have the armor of God. That's why God always protects us. And that's why if we stay closer to God, if we get closer to God, we get better. We get better spiritually to the point that we don't even mind the attacks. I know a lot of us may be going through spiritual warfare right now that, that we feel like the devil may be winning, but he is never winning. No weapon shall prosper against you. And just know that this is a fight. This is always a fight. But that's why God says, that's why they say, put on the whole armor of God. You don't put on the armor, right? You don't put on armor for no reason. You don't put on armor just to lay back. You put on armor to fight. So we have to fight spiritually by reading the Bible, staying in the word. Do not let the devil win. That's what he wants. He'll use any tactic. He'll try to confuse you. He'll try to make you sad, anything. But don't let the devil win. God always wins. But all you have to do is trust in him.